Well, here's a clean example of a Honda Civic Ep3 TypeR, and we're going to map it. Now, it's had some modifications in the house today, so it's had a TypeR manifold, a TypeR sports cat, and a TypeR resonated catback system. It's also got an induction kit, a Dynodaze one. So they're the actual mods that it's got. It's had a full service whilst it's been here. It's had a gearbox oil change, coolant change, had a thermostat. So it's had the works, and this should set us up for the best possible, achievement that we're going to have today. We're going to do a standard power run. Once we've done the standard power run, we're going to fit an uprated ECU so that we can start tuning. And yeah, so let's see what it makes in standard form now that it's strapped down to the dyno. Okay, so she made 209. 209 is not bad. Good morning, Richard.
Good morning.
How you doing?
A bit Friday-ish.
It is Friday, you're right.
Busy old day today.
Yeah, lots to do.
Lots to do.
I can hear Sam making small amounts of noise.
Yeah, he's messing around a little bit. I want that done for dinner, so you better hurry up. So you better relay that to him.
Yeah, okay. I'll go whip him into shape, shall I?
Yeah, I've got to say I want that part of the floor done for dinner.
Yeah.
So you better be ready, and there's only half an hour till dinner.
Oh.
So you better get
Well, he's got the smallest tool, which is no thicker than the width of your finger.
He's messing about, isn't he?
Come on, should we go and have a...
Let's go jolly.
Come on, let's go jolly up together. How far are you off being ready with that?
I've discovered a lot more rust than previously anticipated, especially in this area.
Okay, fair enough.
So I've kind of done my best trying to clean up some of it. There's definitely more to be discovered, so I thought I could crack on with some more the stuff that I could easily get to.
Well, let's leave the boys to it. Right, so we need to put an ECU in this car, so let's get on with that. Okay, so we jollied Sam up. I think you put the fear of God into him there.
Oh no, I just said I wanted it done for dinner. Because he knows that he's only got half an hour till dinner, so he's picked the pace up.
Yeah. He needs a bigger tool. But don't we all?
That, yeah, generally, most of us would like a bigger tool, yeah.
Oh, it's so big, baby.
Well, you've got a real shit sex life between your lines in there, and I've got to think it's your lines.
That's right, yeah. You've not been that lucky.
Yeah.
You've not been that unlucky. Right, anyway, so this EP3 made all right power to start with, but it has got our induction kit on it, hasn't it?
Yeah, we've got our induction kit on, we've got the TypeR system, as we've already
It's got a sports cat on it.
The sports cat on. This is not a combination we've seen before, so we're just going to see how this goes today, I think. Yeah.
It's quality kit though, isn't it, the TypeR stuff? Looks great.
Yeah, yeah, it looks good. Sports cat I particularly like. It's a modular system, you can add it or take it in, which some people obviously want. I'll be honest, I think it's expensive.
Well, yeah. British built.
That's my opinion. That's not necessarily anything wrong with it. I'm just thinking at 1,250 quid this exhaust cost is a lot of money.
It is a lot of money, but again, support British business. It's you're not paying some 12-year-old Taiwanese girl to make your jack
But what I'm
system.
trying to explain is when someone's on a budget, they're not going to buy that.
No, of course.
But let's see what power it makes today. If the power gains are worthwhile, then...
There is an exhaust for everybody's budget, though, isn't there?
Yeah, of course. Hello.
I like this car. Do I say that about every car?
I think you say it about every car.
Well, I can't help it. I like
I think it's just it's something you say.
I like him though.
You like everything.
Oh, I do, yeah.
You like everything because you sit in your office until all the work's done, and then come out here, and then you like it.
And then still you.
So all the swearing and the hatred I have for every car that comes in after I've been working on it, it's not gone. It's not gone.
Don't listen to him. He loves his job.
Nah, it's all right.
Yeah.
It could be worse.
Could it?
Yeah. I don't know how, but it could be worse.
Yeah, I guess. Worst things happen to see. Right, so this is an EP3 and it's mapped up and it's made some gains right across the rev range as we expected. It's got some mods on it, like I said at the start. It's got our induction kit on it. It's got a TypeR Manifold, sports cat, and resonated catback system. Sounds great. It's sort of raspy. It's quite burbly. I like it. Richard, it mapped up all right, didn't it?
Yeah. 209 with all the mods on, which we sort of expect to see. Great. I don't necessarily know what fuel's in this car, whether it's got 95 in it or it's got.
I think it's got 99
in it. I think we've got it in. Piper kit, okay, nice to fit. It's great that it's modular and you can add a sports cat to it. It's certainly probably one of the most, I will say, sort of quietest and what would say respectful, track day friendly sort of exhaust. To give it a little review.
You were saying that the tailpipe might be.
I don't think it's the best. It's not going to be the best exhaust for power. One, you've got a sports cat in there. Two, obviously the pipe work's all nice and it's all a good bore, which is not a problem. I'm not a particular fan of the back box, but that's only my opinion. It's got a twin tailpipe on it that forks out and it's really narrow and short, and it's obviously the gases have got to hit that and then split, which may have caused a little restriction today, may not, may have, whatever. It's just I would sort of expect this car to make around 230. We finished around 223 to 225, which is fine. But then we may have just seen that 5 brake loss because of the sports cat. It's not very often we see these with sports cats. They've either got cats and we're mapping them, or they've not got cats and we're mapping them. The sports cats we don't see.
That's it, because when they've got a cat, we're not expecting them. We're not going for big power because there's a restriction there. But this has got a sports cat on it, so maybe that's what's done it.
Yeah, maybe that's what's done it.
But I mean, it sounds great though, doesn't it?
Nothing that's bothered me about it. We've done this morning, I think Dan already touched on it. We've done oil and filter, gearbox oil, plugs, thermostat on the car. We've done a clean coolant flush on it. For some reason, I'm not entirely sure why, when we went to start the vehicle, it started again, no problem. And then after about 10 minutes of running, because we were running up for coolant and getting the rad fans cut in, it cut out through a map sensor fault code and wouldn't start again. So luckily we had a spare one, so we swapped that over and got it running again. I don't really know what that was, whether that was just one of those pure coincidence things, and it went down. I think that's about it on this car. We've obviously done then, fitted all
he's a very patient customer. Obviously, once he made his mind up what exhaust he wanted, obviously we had to get that in, didn't we?
Yeah, so the car's been here a couple of weeks. I mean, not that it's been a couple of weeks here working on it. It's been here a couple of weeks. He dropped it off and then decided what exhaust he wanted. So then we had to place that on order and get that in. So that obviously took a little bit of time, and that's why we've...
But thanks to Piper.
Yeah, thanks to Piper, it's got it out to us, got it sorted. We got that fitted pretty much last night before we went home, and then we've gone through the rest of the work today and gone through the map. So
yeah, it's lovely.
All good. Let's have a look at the graph.
You know what? I know I say every car's lovely that we map.
But if anyone's going to spend money on their car and they're going to spend this amount of money on their car, then it's a nice car.
Yeah,
they're not doing it on one that's 1,200 quid.
No,
it's
a good car.
That spent its life doing street racing in Birmingham, innit? You know what I mean? It's only ever going to be the nice ones that filter through for this level of work. So
yeah, but I love it. But anyway, let's have a look at the graph.
Okay, so as we always say, red line is as she came. Well, actually, red line is how it went on the dyno after the induction kit from Dynodaze and the full exhaust work. So the red line in this occasion is unmapped, and the blue line is mapped. So that's your mapping differences. At 6,000 RPM, there's about 50 brake horsepower increase in that mid-range section. So that's fantastic. But as you can see, we've made power right across the rev range. And today we finish on 223 brake horsepower, which is 188 at the wheel. So well done, little EP3. I don't know whether I want an EP3 again. I can't make my mind up.
I'm off so soon.
I'm not buying yours. I'm not buying yours, mate.
Why? It'd be better than anything you buy.
Well, once you've driven it, you're not nice to cars when you drive them. You drive them hard.
What's the point in having a car?
Agreed, Richard. I'm just a little bit softer on my motors. But yeah, okay, so thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, guys. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. Sam seems to have stopped doing what he's doing, so maybe he's waiting for instructions.
He's waiting for his lunch.
Well, no, I'm waiting for Mr. Richard.
Waiting for Mr. Richard. Well, we shall see you on the next video, won't we, Richard?
We will indeed.
We will
You might as well eat
indeed.
dinner, Sam.
Sam, can I have your dinner if you want, mate?
Thanks.
Before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast.